Deadlock is Valve's newest game in a long time, and I know what you may be thinking. What are you talking about? We had Half-Life Alyx, and well, Counter-Strike 2. Yes, those are new games, but those are sequels of existing franchises. What makes Deadlock exciting is that it's finally a brand new game. The folks that brought us some heavy hitters such as Half-Life series and Portal, just to name a few. It's really an exciting time to be around and witness what may become a big presence in our current multiplayer climate of ours. Pixel that here. Welcome to Deadlock. First, what is Deadlock? Really, well, it's a multiplayer team-based third-person shooter. Battles take place in familiar 6 versus 6 battles, and they take place currently in a single large map. It borrows heavily from MOBA type of games such as Dota 2 and League of Legends. Similar to those games, your core objectives are to get to the enemy team's home base and destroy something very important to them. In this game's case, a giant head with a face on it called the Patron. Sounds pretty easy, right? In some ways, yeah, it looks pretty easy. But that is where this game gets its hooks into you, because stopping you from getting to the enemy base is, well, two guardians
No one
that have
hides
unique
from me.
attack and defense systems. Get too close and they unleash attacks that damage you heavily. Especially doesn't help, but the enemy teams will be on the hunt for you and your guardians also. This makes for an interesting gameplay dynamic where you are always on the offense while also being on the defense. Especially since, like with all MOBAs, there are AI companions and enemies spawning throughout the game world. You see, to progress in Deadlock, you have to level up your character first. Like in RPG, you start at level 1, and as you kill AI enemies and or players, you earn a form of currency. In this game's case, they are souls that you use to level up your character mid-battle. Doing this well will help you become more resilient to enemy attacks and lead you closer to victory. Bear in mind, the enemy team is doing the same thing. Moving on a bit, as you can see, the game has these rail systems scattered throughout the game. Well, this is the game's form of unique travel systems, where you pick a path, or in this game's case, a lane. Using these lanes, it takes you to certain distances on the map and drops you off to fight towards your enemy team's base. If you take down guardians, more of these rails are unlocked for you to use. Also, the map is divided into 4 sections that you must defend and traverse to prevent your home base from being taken over from the enemy side. It's a very large map, many ways to hide travel in the map. All in all, a very cool setting to say the least. Now, at this point, you are probably asking yourself, how many playable characters are in this game currently? Well, at the time of this recording, there are 21 playable characters, each with unique skills and abilities to aid you in battles. For example, in traditional run and gun types, there is Rafe, a mafia-inspired character with a Tommy gun, a sniper character called Vindicta, who is great for long-distance fights, 2 more unique characters like Lady Geist, who focuses on player health manipulation. These are just a few out of the playable 21 characters you can try out. Bear in mind that there is no player switching once you queue up for a match. Don't worry though, not being able to play a certain character. You can assign priority to certain characters you want to play. That way you can keep using your favorites. To finish off this first impressions, what Valve has here in this current playable version of Deadlock is a very good game. It's visually pleasing, has unique mechanics that sets it apart from the current multiplayer rotations, and has just enough strategy baked into it. It's designed to get yourself lost for hours upon hours. So yeah, it's very good. Now, if you excuse me, I'm off to play another round. This is Pixel That signing off, and I hope you join me soon for more Deadlock related videos. Thank you, and have a good day.
Welcome! Welcome!
Need some elevation. I'll have them right where I want them.